This is Down to a T, your break from the self-motivation. Here, you don't have to be better, you just have to be you. And that's what our guests will be bringing to every single episode. From artists to comedians to voices in media and everything in between, we'll be having off-the-cuff, lively conversations about anything that we want. Hi, it's me and I'm back for another episode of Down to a T and What's on My Mind. But for this What's on My Mind, I'm actually turning the mic to you, the audience. And I've asked some of you on Instagram if you had any questions that you would want me to answer here on the pod. And I'm actually going to be answering some of them. So be sure to follow me. So see when these moments come, because I do want to do more of these so I can connect with you. You can pass along your questions if you have anything you want my take on for what's happening within pop culture, anything that's just happening in general, even advice, anything that you might be like, I wonder what she thinks. Feel free to send those questions over and let's get to it. So the first question that I got was, how does one handle being single in their 20s? And I gotta say, you made that seem like it was a negative thing. So I just want to correct you right there. I think it's not handling. I think enjoy the process. I think enjoy being single in your 20s. Enjoy where you're at in dating. It's, you know, what it'll happen when it needs to happen. But I don't think you need to see it as like this negative thing. And the way that the question was framed, how does one handle? To me, I could be wrong. Seems like you're looking to it as like, how does one cope with the fact of being single? But I think it's something to embrace and enjoy. It's a time in your life that, you know, if you choose to settle down, you know, some people choose not to settle down, but if you do choose to settle down, this is a time in your life that you're going to remember, and you want to remember the fact that you did embrace it and you had the time of your life. So enjoy it. That's all I can say. It's not anything negative. And the most dangerous thing you can do is compare. So if you see that many other people are getting married or the people around you are getting in relationships, that's just where they are in their journey. But you can try to find community or others that are in the similar state that you are and enjoy that process together. So I don't know if somebody was trolling me for this one, but you know what? I'm gonna respond. What does your soul look like? And I think that's a wonderful question. If you were trolling me, it's still a wonderful question because I very much think I have a beautiful soul. I would like to think so. So if anyone has an answer for this and knows how I should answer this, please do let me know. But I just needed to share this question because it was pretty funny to me in terms of I didn't know if I was being trolled or not, but if it is a serious question, I would like to think that I have an aware soul, someone who's just very embracing of where she is in her life, very open-minded. I like to sometimes say that I'm old soul, so I could be wrong with that. If you do know me, if you followed me for a long time and feel like you have some perspective at my soul, let me know. But I just had to mention that question because it could be either really beautiful or it could be someone trolling me. And I hope it's the beautiful one. And I appreciate you sending it. But what do you think my soul looks like? If you're for the person that asked me, I want to know what you think my soul looks like. I know we try to avoid more serious conversations here, but I do want to highlight this question because I do think it's an important topic. And so something that someone asked was, Dominican salons really did a lot of mental damage on young girls thinking of curly hair / lazy. As someone who has been embracing her hair a lot more, especially over the years, I did want to touch on this question because I do think there's an important conversation here and something that we can keep conversing about. This is something that I've had to come to, you know, really reflect on at some point and think about. I grew up with my mom taking me to the hair salon. I think that exists outside of Dominican culture as well, where we're told that we have to have our hair done or straightened, especially those with natural hair. Like, it has to be maintained in order for you to look up to par. And I think that what I've learned is that natural hair is beautiful. However you choose to do your hair, I also think it can exist vice versa, where if you don't embrace your natural hair, you can also be made to feel as if like you're hiding a part of yourself. But what I think is beautiful about hair is that you can do whatever the hell it is you want with it, whether it is straightening, whether it is curling it, whether it is a protective hairstyle, whatever it might be that you want to do with your hair. If you want to make it green, pink, whatever it is, I think that is your prerogative and what you want to do. I think it's just important to have a healthy relationship with your hair. And if you're trying to meet a standard, or if you want to do something because you're made to feel like you need to do this in order to meet a standard or expectation, that's where you have an unhealthy hair relationship, and you should look to really reflect on that. And that's something that I had to do and look to, like, why am I actually straightening my hair? And it's because I was made to feel like I needed to really fit in. And so once I started embracing my natural hair, I found that, like, I really connected with this. But sometimes I will straighten my hair because it's going to be easier for me to manage throughout the week. So yeah, I wanted to answer this question because I do think it's an important one, and you will get one question out of me here and there where it is a little bit more serious, because I do want you to feel like I'm not ignoring those questions. But we're going to get back into the fun of this, and we're going to get into this week's episode. So stay tuned. Okay. Sorry, wait a second. Now we have the gig. That sounded like I came for that. I'm like, well, you're whispering.
Yeah. If she's rude to you, blink twice. Oh, see, like, he nodded. He didn't even blink. He gave you started just like that. She's rude to her production. That's crazy.
Oh, wow. We're starting rumors. Okay, let's get into it. We're back on another episode of Down to a T. And today with me, I have Eddin Martinez. Yeah. He is a DJ, a filmmaker, a photographer, a man of many talents. You do a lot.
You know, at one point when people start listing things, I started being like, am I really a DJ and photographer? And it's the self-doubt. I gotta
what's crazy? We talked about this in another episode.
Oh, yeah?
Well, about gatekeeping.
About
Embrace
gatekeeping?
it. Yeah. Like
self-gatekeeping?
Yeah, like self-gatekeeping, which is imposed on by society because you feel like you have to reach certain accolades in order to call yourself something.
Are you telling me that everyone else is the problem and not me?
I'm gonna tell you that, yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna affirm you.
That makes me feel better now.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This is our first time meeting.
Yeah.
But I feel like I know you.
Really?
Off of like just meeting you. Like your vibe, you're cool people.
You know, we're both chatty patties, and I'm realizing that. So this is where it kind of works out.
We have come to know that we're yappers. We call ourselves, I actually just came.
She just came out as a yapper
I just came out as a yapper. Yeah. I didn't got that out of me.
But she was a closeted yapper. And when we figured that out, now she's embracing it.
Now I'm embracing it.
Now she won't shut up. I don't know what to do now. No, I'm kidding. No.
So let's get into our starting 5 questions, which are questions for people to get to know you better. You ready? What is your social media pet peeve?
My social media pet peeve? I think that one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and it still happens to this day, and ever since like social media has happened, and IG stories particularly, is when people go, I'm going to go off the grid now. Like, I'm going to take a social media break. And it's just like, why? Did you just do this? Is that what? No, are you guilty of this?
Because I've mentioned this before that I absolutely don't like this.
Yeah. Oh, see,
and
that's
we've had guests tell us that they hate this too.
Because it's just go get off the just stop.
That's exactly what I say. Why are you announcing it? It's like you want people to be like, no, stay, please.
Like I have friends of mine who do that, and then they just
please tell me
turn off they just deactivate their IG for a while or whatever.
Deactivate,
that's it, and then just move on and come back whenever you're free.
That drives me nuts when people do that.
I guess it just kind of reminds you of how social media has a good hold on us. Mm-hmm. Like I'm definitely like it has a strong hold on me.
Yeah.
Also because of work, but I can't help it. I'll be doom scrolling to the end of the days, but if you're gonna just get off, get off.
But like, are people gonna notice that you left? That's my thing.
It depends on the person.
That's why if you post a lot, maybe, but also like there's people who don't post that do that, and that drives like I'd be fighting the urge to respond. Like, who would have noticed?
Right.
But I fight those inner demons, and I try to be nice.
I think it's also like I do have a friend who deactivated their stuff, and now like I have to like copy the link for an IG post and then send it to them instead of just direct like messaging them. That hurts.
Or we can.
That's an inconvenience to me now.
That is inconvenience. I feel you on that because my best friend actually just deactivated her Instagram, and I used to forward her things, and I'm like,
what's her name?
Mariani.
Mariani, you're really making it hard for her. You're making it hard for her right now. She could just be sending you a post real quick.
I could be sending it forward to you. But my thing is just like, why not just stop using? Why do you have to do a whole deactivation?
I guess I think there is a
like delete the app.
I think there's a whole like a presence thing. I think that's what it is too. It's like I don't want you to know my content is available for you to watch me.
I guess.
I think you could be like a little full of yourself sometimes, so that's fine. Like, and that's a way to do it, But I don't like, for example, do you have your notifications on for IG?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't.
Yeah.
I find that if you do, you must be.
Yeah. Like, I still go and check every 20 minutes, but like, I don't want the whole Pavlov bell on me and me looking at my notifications and so and so like your picture.
Do you check who watches your stories?
Yeah, for sure.
You do?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I've actually never looked once.
Why?
Because I'm just like, what is that gonna give me?
You know,
I was actually talking about this with a friend lately. Like, I don't.
With the algorithm, it tells you who like watches it like ASAP or the most.
I don't.
Yeah, it shows at the top.
I've actually never cared. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if something's wrong with me, maybe, but
no, not at all. This is your social media experience. But look, I'll tell you the worst thing about watching stories though is whenever like someone just posted a fresh story like 5 seconds ago, you know, the first one, hate it. That makes me feel like a stalker.
Yeah,
makes me feel like I did too much, and it's I'm
like
unfollowing you right now. Like I'm absolutely unfollowing you. This is not happening anymore. I'm hiding stories as soon as I do that.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I've never paid attention to any of that. Like I've never.
Why do you think people pay attention to it?
I don't know. It's just like you're curious as to who's like following you.
Fair.
Like really following you.
Yeah.
Like who's really checking for your stuff.
Fair.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm very like, I think I have a pretty good relationship with social media. I would say.
How many followers do you have?
I have 19.2.
Yeah. How many of those people do you know?
I don't know many of them.
Me neither.
I don't know most.
Does that freak you out at all?
Most.
Does that freak you out?
When I sit down and think about it, it does.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, really have access to me.
You post a lot?
I could post more. I don't post a lot. I'm one of those people that should post more, but does.
You gotta start yapping on your stories now.
I know.
See?
But that's what. See, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get out of my shell.
We're gonna figure things out together throughout this day. You know? Down to a T. See, look, I got it. See, look at that. Use that. All right.
Okay, being a DJ.
Yeah.
What music do you use to hype people up?
So
what's a good? Let's get specific. What's a good song that you know will always work to hype people up?
Yo Voy, every single time. Like if I'm doing that, I get thrown or whatever. Yeah. It's like it's a classic song. It's an overplayed song.
Yeah.
But realistically, if I'm going from any genre and you hear the ding, like you're just like, oh, okay, like you know what time it is.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Or Guatauba. That's a like easy two reggaeton songs. You just.
And then an English language one.
That's a great question. As of late, though, the most obvious thing is like "Not Like Us" by Kendrick. That's like a super obvious one. Yeah. But what's another hip hop song? Let's say. I don't know. Sexy Red is just like the biggest thing right now. And I'm team Sexy Red.
You're gonna get the women shaking.
As you should.
Yes, as you should.
When I play for the ladies.
Yeah.
Fellas, you could get your time too. Don't get it twisted. But like, let's be real here. We're here for the ladies. We want the ladies to have a safe space, a fun space. Yeah. I can shake your ass or do whatever y'all want. Have your fun and leave them alone. That's it.
And they're gonna be the ones that yell.
Yeah, exactly.
Men ain't yelling.
Come on.
What's the most New York City thing about you?
I'm not gonna hold you. So I kind of read that whole thing, and I was like, I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I have no. What's the most New York thing about you?
That's a good one. Wow.
Like yeah. Bow.
No, I think I just had a lot of things come to my mind. I'm very like skeptical. Like I don't trust people on the streets. Like I think you just have the worst intentions. Like if you're holding a door open for me, I think you want cash.
Dang.
Like
God forbid I open the door for you. And now you think I want your money? Nah, I totally get that though. Because like if you're in Midtown, that's like
that's what I'm trying to say.
What's going on?
Yeah. Like someone's trying to help me with my groceries. Like I don't trust that. Like I think like if a man sees me like trying to get my suitcase up into the building, like you're gonna try to probably like put me in that suitcase dead.
This is how I know that there's such a clear difference from a woman in the city and a man in the city.
There you go.
Because like without a doubt, like this is a conversation me and my buddies have had before. I'm like, yo, like we could really just go I think maybe that's the most New York thing about me. I'll deadass have like my headphones on, low key be locked in my phone. I'll go wherever and just continue my commute without looking at my surroundings because I'm just like, what's gonna happen, right? Unless like I have to defend myself or some shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like a woman in the city, I'm like, y'all have to be like on alert. 24/7, no matter what. Even if it's a weird corner, like one corner could be something different. And it's just
you don't know. I'd be looking. I mean, but I think the way we speak, because I hear the way you speak, and I think it's very New York.
Do I have like a New York accent?
Yeah, you do. Oh, okay. I think this, like the things that you say. I also use a lot of I say mad a lot, and I say mad or what's the other I do use your. Do
you say your dead asses right?
Yeah, I say dead ass.
I feel I heard dead ass so many times every day. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I do, so.
Yeah, I think maybe that's my most New York thing.
I'll give you your
my lack of self-awareness. Yeah, there you go. See, my lack of self-awareness.
Lack of awareness and the way you speak.
Yeah.
All right. What's the most weird DJ request you ever gotten?
I think one of the weirdest or like maybe funniest was actually the most paying DJ request I've ever got, which I like DJ at different places in terms of like the city and boroughs, whatever, Upper East Side, Brooklyn, Uptown in the Heights, in the Bronx, etc. Right, Queens every once in a while.
Okay,
right?
why you
Shout
said
out
it
to
like
Queens.
that? Why you said Queens like that?
Queens every once in a while.
But you said Queens
because I don't really be at Queens. Is there a tie-in for
I'm
Queens
from
for you?
Queens,
Oh, you're
yeah.
from, what part of Queens are you from?
Corona, Queens.
The worst.
Oh my.
Fellas,
Cut
the worst
the
ones
podcast.
come from Corona Park.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I have no idea for anything about Corona Park. I'm totally good.
Train.
But clip that and use that, and now Queens is gonna come for me.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm gonna make it. Eddin hates women from Queens.
From Queens, damn. But I rarely be in Queens. That's kind of what it is. But that's also my problem. That hopefully, we can figure something out. I'll find a solution. I'll be in Queens every once in a while. I was in the Upper East Side. I'll be at this spot called the Stumble Inn, right? Super white bar, super cheap drinks. Everybody just getting tried. Some dude gave me $40 to play him Pitbull. Not 2 songs of Pitbull, not 3 songs of Pitbull. Just give me one Pitbull song. He loved Pitbull, and I was like, dale. So I gave him all that Pitbull. I gave him 2-3 songs of Pitbull because I'm like, you giving me $40? Say less. And this was a time when I wasn't making that much DJing too. I was like, you're getting this Pitbull.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of Pitbull.
$40
There's a lot of
Pitbull is crazy.
Hotel Room, Fireball. What else?
Please don't tell me you picked Fireball.
All of them.
Oh, wow.
He got the best of Pitbull.
That's great.
And also like Pitbull is like a big artist. Like that's my.
But you know what's
own.
funny? I always wonder where are the people that are like asking for Pitbull, and now you've just mentioned that. There's someone out
Upper
there.
East Side, yeah, for sure. But you know what's
funny?
funny?
He has a huge fan base, but I've never heard anyone ask for Pitbull.
Tell me one Pitbull song. I know you know one Pitbull song.
The tonight.
That was
your with Neo.
Oh yeah, see, okay, look, that's another. Yeah, see, look, and then Neo with Pitbull is like probably the most dynamic duo you could ever have.
What's the name of that song?
I think it's Tonight.
See,
right? I don't know.
I think it's something with Tonight in there.
Point is, I paid all the Pitbull that you wanted.
Excuse me. See, it's coming to me.
See, look, there you go.
Drink time.
There's a lot more Pitbull fans than we know. But yeah, that's probably the most.
I always wonder that because I'm like, this man keeps going.
Yeah.
And like flourishing. He just had a whole stadium.
If he did the Super Bowl, would you be upset?
I would understand. I feel like he's a loved man, especially by like non-POC.
I'd love to see that because he has mad features, mad different artists.
Yeah, you gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite? Lastly, what is your favorite pop culture moment of 2024 so far?
So it might be mildly controversial.
Okay.
But it is Decision 2024 this year.
Okay.
And election year is a crazy year. Yeah. But in this year, and please correct me if I'm wrong, in the span of a month, we had not only a new candidate, right? Mm-hmm. We had our president drop out, and then we had a previous president get shot.
Yeah.
So that's low-key my favorite pop culture moment.
Okay.
This whole Decision 2024. I'm not even like political like that or nothing like that, but just seeing all that going on and on the timeline, people's reaction, all the memes and etc. Like I'm just like, wow, like we have a lot going on. We find a lot of this shit funny, and maybe we really shouldn't find this shit funny. Yeah. But it's kind of funny.
If someone would have told you in 2023 that this is gonna happen, what would you say?
What the fuck? I don't know if I could curse. Can I curse? Yeah. What the fuck? I said it louder this time. Yeah. I'd be like, what? What do you mean he got shot? Yeah. Well, like how? I remember I was just coming from like a buddy's like event, and someone just told me that. I'm like Donald Trump got shot? Oh. And he's cool? Yeah. All right. I was just like...
I'm wondering if Trump saw the 50 Cent comparisons and memes.
So he did a live stream with this dude named Aiden Ross, and like he welcomed him in with the whole, what's it called, Many Men track.
Many Men, yeah.
Yeah, like he knows. His team knows. And that's a whole nother topic, but that's crazy.
Down to it.
That's so fun. Okay, we're going to get down into our conversation.
Please, yeah.
Going to get down to it. And we're going to talk about, because you are a DJ, you mentioned that you are in many boroughs except Queens.
I mean, yeah, Queens is okay.
And so you are familiar with Nightlife.
Yeah.
Is Nightlife getting better or is Nightlife getting worse?
That's a wonderful question.
Yes. That's
a wonderful question. Because this is a discussion I have with my friend Misael all the time. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Misa. Like, that's the thing. Post-pandemic, it got rough.
Yeah.
We didn't know where we were. Mm-hmm. With one, I mean, a lot of people started out partying during COVID and all that jazz. Yeah. Were you partying during COVID?
Was I partying during COVID? Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a trick question.
It is. It's a controversial question. Yeah. Were you keeping us safe as a community?
I don't.
Or you were just out there?
I know I was not out there.
Oh,
I was
no.
not out
I
there.
mean, regardless, it's cool, you know?
I wasn't. But at a certain point, you know what I was doing? I was doing a lot of those like virtual parties.
I definitely DJ'd one of those.
Oh,
A
you
virtual
did?
Birthday party, which
Yeah.
is really funny.
Where like me
Yeah.
and my friends would like Zoom each
Zoom
other.
in and play
and all
music.
drink and get obliterated in our own living.
That's hilarious. That's a great like compromise though. I like that.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
I was still getting saucy. I just wasn't.
Saucy?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. What do you drink to get saucy?
At that time, I was drinking a lot of wine. I was on my like white wine wave because I don't know. It made me feel better. Like I wasn't drinking hard liquor.
Sauvignon?
Like Riesling.
I don't see. I only know what Sauvignon
It's a good
is.
white
You
wine.
lost. If you were to said
I'm
Eddie,
sorry. I'm sorry.
you lost me
I
in
went
wines
Riesling.
after that.
Yeah, I was doing Riesling. Sometimes I thought I was gonna go through like a little cocktail making phase.
Okay.
But that was too much work.
What's the blue bottle with the fruits in it? Do you know what that? I'm just assuming you know white wines now. So
With fruits in it?
no, like it has like a fruit in the front of the picture.
No idea.
It's okay. It's like a sweet ass wine. My mom
Okay.
used to love that shit. I don't know. I thought people liked.
Yeah, I was
that
on
wine
a
lot.
white thing because I think it made me feel better that I wasn't drinking hard liquor.
And now,
Now I'm a lychee martini girl now.
love lychee martinis.
Yes,
Totally
lychee
understand
martinis
that.
is my thing.
Totally understand. No
Yeah, yeah.
espresso.
It's espresso if I'm like need a pick me up, but I only do one. After one, that's kind of dangerous.
Is it?
It is.
That is the caffeine and the alcohol.
It's caffeine. I don't know what's gonna do to my stomach. Let's be real, TMI. But like I don't know what's gonna do to my stomach. And then yeah,
For me, so I mean, I even asked those things because it's like also the way alcohol played into nightlife in recent days. I feel like a lot of people don't drink that much.
people don't drink.
You know, especially people our age group, which we'll get into. But like our age group, a lot of people are kind of moving towards and a little bit away from drinking constantly. There'll be more smokers, like not really like just bud, but like hookah.
Yeah.
You know, so they'll rather have those because then if you smoke, well, I don't know, I wouldn't condone smoking and whatever, like bud when driving. But like, let's say if you have some hookah, you can still go driving, whatever, and be chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like if you're drinking, like it kind of hinders everything else. When it comes to nightlife and stuff, I think the earlier 2020s, it was a little rough. People were still figuring out if they wanted to come outside. They were fresh into it.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like we hit a dip, and then this year, people are like a lot
Outside.
more outside.
Yeah, they outside.
You know what I'm saying? I had like my weird like lookabouts when it comes to like uptowns, I guess vibes for nightlife. But then like I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of my own peers going hard, doing their thing, making their parties happening, even just kind of going out of just uptown and like going downtown Brooklyn, maybe Queens, I guess, and like, you know, really like figuring things out and just having fun. I think it's in a good spot. It's in a growing spot.
In a growing
Like,
spot.
you know how like a moon has like a waxing and waning. Like
Yeah.
if it's
Oh,
I think
wow,
it's
we're getting really, like-
I think it's in a growing space.
Okay.
I think we hit a dip at one point. One big thing I try to do when it comes to events of mine, I try to do mocktails.
Okay.
You know, like if I have like a dedicated drink, I do it like a party called Travesura.
Yeah.
We have a party every Friday, and the end of the month. Yeah, every Friday at the end of the month. And then we'll do like a cocktail menu, and the last one is just a mocktail. You know, something simple, something refreshing, so you can kind of feel like you're part of it. I totally understand. I have a friend of mine who like she hasn't been drinking for 3-4 months now, and you know, it's just something to kind of feel like you're part of the party. You have a cup in your hand.
You have a cup in your hand.
Yeah, when you have a cup in your hand, no one bothers you.
Yeah.
If you don't have a cup in your hand, someone's like, "What are we getting?
Yeah.
What's
That's why
going
I feel
on
like
here?"
Liquid Death is genius.
Oh, 100%.
Because I'm like, I
Yeah.
will just assume from far that you're drinking, but you're drinking water.
Send us some money, Liquid Death.
Yeah, you know what? Product mention.
Yeah, send us some money,
Look
Liquid
at
Death. Yeah, I'm over here hiding my water bottle. You're like, yo, Liquid Death is mad good. I'm like, oh shit, I guess we're gonna get the Liquid Death sponsorship. So the LD that you were just talking about, right? That's a good point, you know, because it's a tall white can. I was at this thing called La Bodega Jams over the weekend, and it was so funny. There's a DJ by the name of DJ Lobo. I guess I don't know if he's much of a drinker, but he got a can of LD, and he saw it. He was like, "What the hell is this? I wanted water." And then he opened it up. He's like, "Oh, I get it now." And then it's cool. Yeah, it's the social aspects, the visual. It's,
Do you feel like people are moving away from bottle service?
I don't know. It depends. Because bottle service ain't, bro, things are expensive.
Yeah.
So bottles ain't very cheap.
Because I remember the times where it was just like, it makes more sense to get a bottle.
Yeah. You're
Like
also
that
asking the wrong
rationalizes-
person because I'm over here like, by the way, I'm at Brown Sugar this Sunday, blah, 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 and I'm going to tell you bottles are at a good discounted rate. So, like, maybe not, you know, but it could be
He
a
said
little.
for the business.
Yeah, for the business,
No.
I can't say they're, you know, are we moving away? No, I think it's booming. In fact, y'all should come to these events and buy these bottles.
I said shots are out for me for 2024.
Are they?
I'm done.
Have they been?
No.
Oh, so, I mean, what's going
Well,
on
I've
here?
been taking way less shots.
Okay.
Yeah. Have
Fair.
I completely stopped? No.
Okay, what's like, okay, so this is where you were at,
Yeah.
and this is way less.
Yes.
How many shots were you taking at that night?
I'm
On a good night, fun
on a
night,
good
you're with
night,
your
fun
friends.
night. I'm here.
No, like, this is like the most shots you take, right? So how much is
Yes.
the most shots?
The most shots,
Yeah.
I would say 2 to 3 shots.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
now one shot a
Yeah.
night is where you're at
I'm
now?
down to like 1 shot a night.
But how many drinks?
No, my old shots, sorry. The most shots
Oh.
I've ever taken is like 5, 7 shots.
But this is like you at like,
This is young me,
yeah.
younger me.
Yeah,
You know,
younger
20s
you.
is
You're
like,
young you still, it's just younger
You know what? Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But me in my 20s,
Yeah.
I was taking, I would lose count sometimes.
Oh yeah.
How many
who
shots
didn't?
I was taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm like 1 shot, 2 shot.
Okay.
Not even 2. Like 1 is yucky. But I'm
One
also,
is yucky?
No, 1 is lucky.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, yucky.
Yucky.
Yeah. I was like, what?
But I'm also one of those people that like throw the shot.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've definitely done that mad times, without a doubt. I'm gonna probably do that for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well, now your
Yeah.
friends know to watch you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna clip this one part
and just put it
tag
out.
you.
Tag me,
Yeah.
everyone from Queens, and my friends.
Yeah.
They're gonna come and buy me shots. That's
Come buy
right.
you
I like
shots.
the route.
There
See?
you go.
It's reverse.
Here
It's
you go.
reversing it. See, come on.
Yeah, no, I'm all the way good with shots. Yeah.
I feel that.
But I feel like with nightlife is interesting because it's like, do people want to? Is there like still lines outside? I think people are still
Yeah,
wondering that,
for
like
sure.
the lines outside.
For sure. Yeah. There's definitely
And
still
then,
lines. Yeah. Like,
people having to pay is just like another thing.
oh well, dang. We're gonna.
No,
we're gonna X out my ticket to the event. I was gonna be paying for charity.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that people want to put their like money where like it's actually good. Like they
Which
want to know where
I think that's totally fair.
yeah.
If you're gonna go out and look, realistically, a night out might be around $100.
Yeah.
No matter what. If it's ticketed or if you're buying drinks, you're getting an Uber from who, what, where, or if you're taking the train, or the train up. But a lot of people take Ubers now, especially
Yeah.
with our age group. It's pricey. So it's like, is it worth the time? And how is it properly advertised? And
Yeah.
is the promoter who's doing this thing doing their job?
Yeah.
You know, I think it's two ways. It's the promoter and the DJs. Like if the DJ is good and the promoter is doing their job, I think it all works out.
Yeah.
So nightlife, I think it's in a going up phase again. You know, I feel like a lot of people are really working hard. At least the people I know are working
Yeah.
hard and making sure to have good events, and I think it's worth it.
So essentially, people got to follow you to know where to go.
Absolutely, thank
Like,
you, Eddin,
look at
on
me
all
plugging you in.
socials. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, come on. You see, you'll find all the parties except I don't know in Queens.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's my last Queens joke. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? Where do you go in Queens?
You know what's crazy? I can't name one spot.
Dang, that's crazy.
You're gonna have Queens people coming for me, and that's wild.
I know.
Yeah, that's wild. But to be fair, I moved to Dykeman after
From Queens.
From Queens, so I spent
Okay.
like my 20s in Dykeman and Harlem.
But now you're back in Queens?
No.
Oh, you're still in Dykeman.
No. I'm in Miami now.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. You're over here defending Queens with your whole heart, and you're over here like, I'm in Miami,
Yeah,
so I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
what y'all talking about.
I'm between Miami and New York, and here I live
cool.
everywhere.
Ah, fine. Okay. Heard you. My bad. Yeah.
But I'm holding Queens to the chest because that's where I grew up.
We'll see about that.
Oh my god.
We'll see the comments.
But I wasn't going out in Queens.
All the people that know her from
Yeah.
Queens, let me know how she was, and was she a real Queen? What do you say, Queensite? Queens girl? Queens and Nime? I don't know.
I just Queen like I'm just
A
from
real
Queens.
Queensinian. I don't know.
Queensinian.
I don't know. I don't know what you call people from Queens.
Yo, imagine people are like, we don't own her.
Dang. I
Like,
love
she's
that.
not-
Like, comment. I knew
We
it.
don't own her. We don't know her. We haven't seen her in forever. Honestly, the way that I also like repped like the Heights and Dykeman, they probably don't want to own me anymore.
I mean, you out. I mean, you're a New Yorker.
I was outside there. So
Period.
there I
Yeah.
was outside. There I could, I had my times.
Oh, but you couldn't have your times in Queens. We're not even gonna go further.
I was young.
We're not even gonna go further. It's too late now. It's too late now. It's okay.
Lots of people come for me. So, okay, now you're turning 30.
Yeah, I am turning 30.
How does it feel?
Yeah, I'm turning 30 on September 5th. I'm a Virgo. I don't know my big three. Don't ask me.
Okay.
My co-star is
Beyonce's a
inexistent.
Virgo.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
MJ's a Virgo.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Freddie Mercury's a Virgo.
Okay.
And all these Virgos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, how do I feel turning 30?
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, like I feel
Seem
like
a
I'm
little more excited.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, like it's like I'm
Yeah.
there. You know, I'm grateful for one because everyone I turned 21, I was like, dang, a lot of people don't even make it to 21. So like, or 18.
Deep.
Yeah, that's like
Okay.
a lot of people do not make it there. So I'm like, yo, I'm making it to 30. Cool. Like,
Do you have fears? You know how people be like spiraling when they're getting closer to like a milestone birthday?
do I have fears? Obviously, there's milestones like
Yeah.
a lot of people have, which is like maybe like having a kid or getting a house and etc. But I know I'll cross those bridges when I can.
Yeah.
I don't have a rush to do things because of my age.
Yeah.
But I'm thrilled. You know, I'm thrilled to think about what I can accomplish by 29 and in 30.
What's the best thing you've heard about people in their 30s? Like the people.
Apparently, people figure it all out in their 30s. So he just started laughing. He just started laughing. He's
Someone
like, "Oh
in the
no!"
background just started cackling. He's like,
picked that up with the mic. That's hilarious. He's like, "Oh, I don't know." But that's what they say. That's what I've heard. Or like it gets better in your 30s.
You're just like a bigger kid with more money.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Kind of low key until you have a kid and you're like, oh, never mind.
You're just a big kid taking care of a kid.
Of another kid. Yeah, low key though. Low key because you like gotta figure it out, right?
Yeah, you gotta figure that shit out.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I'm intrigued. I'm like, it's 30. You know, 30 was gonna. I'm gonna get. I would like the idea that I know that I'm gonna get older and not. I'm not gonna get older. Can you imagine that? Right.
Okay.
So is that deep? Is that fake deep?
It's a little fake deep. You know, you're going into a positive. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to turn 30. Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, I have a buddy of mine. His name is Hector. I always josh at him because he's gonna be 33 this year. Shout out to Hector. Like I'm telling everybody how old you're gonna be too. Yeah, but like it's just interesting because like I don't know. I guess I don't think there's a standard for your age. There shouldn't be a standard. Like sure, you could get certain things accomplished, and there's a societal grouping of it. Cool, but you know if you're figuring it out, everyone has different like situations. Yeah. You know. So how do you feel about 30?
It's good over here.
Yeah.
You know, as I said, it's just like some of us have, not all of us have it figured out, but some of us are like I like to say figuring things out more.
You think like you're figured out already?
No.
Of course not.
No.
And that's why I love it though. See what I'm saying?
No.
It don't end there.
I got no answers.
I don't know if is it our like generation that I feel like our generation, Loki, we don't feel like this is the end all be all anymore.
It's not. Well, we're also all doing things way later, which I think is making things a lot more acceptable. Because our parents were having kids like
20s
early on and like doing things early on. Yeah. I'm like, in this economy?
Right.
like
Miss Miami over here telling me this economy. She didn't want to visit Queens no more. No, that's cool. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
I honestly went to Miami based off of the economy in New York.
No, that makes sense.
That's
totally
wild.
Sense. Yeah.
Okay, real estate here is wild.
What's funny is that you go to Miami when I know people are going to like North Carolina. You're like, I'm gonna go down to Miami. I'm like, okay.
Okay, well, I'm one of those. What I'm doing right now is I'm doing what people in New Jersey do, saying they're from New York. So I'm like right outside of Miami. I'm not in Miami.
Oh, you're not even from Miami for real? Where?
I'm in Miramar. It's like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like a town outside of Miami.
That's so cool. I would still say Miami.
What I'm saying is like economically, but actually right before I left New York, I lived in New Jersey.
Cool. Where?
In Harrison, New Jersey.
I do know where Harrison, New Jersey is.
Oh, you do?
See,
no one ever knows where that is. Where are Harrison, New Jersey
friends
people at?
You know, I know friends in Rahway and all that. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Okay.
I got that. I know Jersey, not Queens. That's my last Queens joke.
You said that with the last.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that with the next one too. I promise.
I need someone to tell me the good spots in Queens because now I'm gonna do Queens justice.
There's definitely.
I'm gonna go on an all-night rager dedicated to Eddin.
Now I remember why I have such a disdain for Queens, quote unquote. It's not a real disdain.
Okay, it's coming.
It's called the world's borough. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Why?
The World Fair.
The World Fair. Thank
Man,
you.
why? Because y'all get a fair? That's it?
There's a whole globe in a park that's like.
That's cool.
World. Yeah. There's a huge park, you know, where Men in Black
You know
was
where they got a
filmed.
big globe? Disney, Universal.
Isn't that like the happiest place in the world?
Oof, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
So we could get mad political, but I'd be like, is it?
Is it?
When it charges like $300. I was just looking at Disney prices. Man, expensive.
Oh, you're looking at Disney prices. You're going to do your 30th birthday?
Right. Exactly. I could have thought about that.
Yeah.
You know people do one-day trips to Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Was one day, yeah.
No, I'm talking about like
they get on a plane.
I fly out 6 a.m. I go to Disney, do Disney.
No, that's wild.
Then I leave at like 12 a.m. and get back home.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, somebody told me that they do. Not someone told me. Look at me saying that someone
It's
on
you.
TikTok.
You're lying.
No,
Oh.
someone on TikTok. I saw their TikTok. They
Someone's
didn't tell
on
me,
you.
but look at me acting as if they talked to me personally.
That's fine.
They put that they do one-day trips to Chicago to like eat pizza. For
They have
lunch.
the bean
That's.
and Portillo's.
But imagine me waking up in the morning deciding that I'm just gonna. You know what? I really want a Chicago pizza.
Some people really like deep dish.
That's wild.
You don't like deep dish?
I do, but like, no, I'm not gonna get on a flight for one day.
What kind of toppings do you like on your pizza?
You're gonna judge me.
Olives.
I prefer no toppings.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm a like huge no toppings, but I'm also, people make fun of me with my food choices. I don't like sauces.
Oh, so that's why you don't like deep dish. It's the sauciest of them all.
I'm not crazy on sauce.
Yeah.
I like dry ass food.
Like your salad has no dressing?
Like a little bit of dressing, not too much dressing. Like I can eat chicken tenders, no sauce. Like when I go to...
I mean, if they're good chicken tenders, I totally understand.
But thank you. That's what I say. Like
Yeah.
they should be good enough where it doesn't need sauce. But people think I'm like a serial killer because...
I'd rather you say no sauce than like honey mustard.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if any one of you like honey mustard, don't judge me.
Thank you. They're gonna come after us because there's a lot of
Honey mustard
people.
queens and Chicago.
They're a huge group. No,
Of honey mustard people?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is.
Oh, I know.
I'm telling you. Because people look at me like I'm on. Like I will have a Popeyes biscuit without sauce.
No, I don't care. I need the grape jelly.
I don't put anything.
I love that combo.
Just eat it dry. No. I can eat white rice, no beans.
Do you salivate a lot? I know that's a crazy ass question, but I'm gonna have to ask that question because there's no way you could eat a Popeye biscuit and be like, I'm cool.
I'm cool. Like,
what do you like? Chug water next to it or something?
At some point, I do drink water.
Okay,
but like I'm not chugging.
Imagine
water.
like, yo, she just doesn't drink water.
Like I'll eat white rice, no beans. Sometimes.
Oh, so no soup? You hate soup?
I love soup.
What the hell? How does that make sense?
I love soup so much that my dad calls me a sopera. Like that's
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, there's a character that hates soup. My sister loves that character. It's like a Latin character. I forgot what her name was. Is that what the name is? Yeah,
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. But she hates soup. Not that she likes.
I
soup.
love soup. Yeah, but I don't like sauce.
My sister hates soup. Then that's why I know that. Okay, wait. What's your favorite soup? I'm not trying to flip this whole thing, but like now I'm curious.
I'm a good chicken noodle soup girl.
The most basic of soups. That's what we're getting. I'm a clam chowder dude, and I've never.
I like
openly
clam
told
chowder.
people that. Yeah.
I like clam. Is it my favorite? No, like I like a good chicken noodle soup.
Okay.
I like sancocho.
Love sancocho.
I'm also wrong in that I don't like to eat the stuff in the sancocho. Like I like the broth and like.
You like ramen?
The meat.
You like ramen?
I love ramen,
but you don't eat the noodles. Like,
I eat the noodles, but I don't eat all the stuff.
You don't like soggy meats.
I like the meat of the sancocho, but I don't like the vegetable. I'm a child.
Okay.
The conclusion here, I embrace the fact that I'm.
What did you have for breakfast today?
That I had an acai bowl.
But that's like the soggiest thing ever.
But it's like fruit and like it's kind of like a yogurt. It
is kind of like a yogurt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop getting frustrated now because now I'm just intrigued. That's
my
fine.
friends feel you because my friends literally watch me on what I'm gonna order.
See, they're weirder though because why are they watching?
They want to make fun of me. They're waiting to shit on me.
Oh no, yeah, I'm that friend.
They wait till like the waiter gets to me to like all watch me and see what I'm gonna order.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, get that no sauce.
That has to be me too. Yeah. I'm that friend. I'm that friend that if I know this about you, you gonna hear it.
It legit happened last night. Me and my friends were having tacos and
oh wait, what? So okay, what? I mean,
I just do like
no salsa.
No salsa.
Damn. You don't like hot sauce?
I'm not crazy about hot sauce. I like spicy things, but I don't go out of my
don't
way
like
for hot sauce.
No sauce, nothing. What has sauce?
Done to me.
No, like maybe that. It has to. There's something within that.
I don't know. Maybe I have to ask my parents. I
don't like olives.
I hate olives.
Okay, so
I legit hate olives. But I also you can go off of what I like because I really don't like a lot.
That's fine.
Like I'm really good with like a plain ass sandwich.
Cool. With no mayo.
I tell them, I watch them. Like I'm
like spread the mayo on the bread.
Like very so light.
You don't like whipped cream?
I love whipped cream.
I'm so confused.
There's no.
What texture do you like?
There's no science to it.
You don't like? Okay, no pesto.
No pesto.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. No marinara. No. Oh my God! So you get mozzarella sticks? You don't get the
marinara.
dip of the sauce?
I don't dip them. I don't dip mozzarella sticks.
Then again, with good mozzarella sticks, is like
you should have that herby good seasoning for the mozzarella.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel
it should be that good.
If things are well seasoned,
it
works out.
I can eat sushi. No soy
cool.
sauce. Okay, so see,
they tell you. I mean, they like low-key tell you to just kind of like have a little touch of soy. Not like
you know who be judging me the most when I go through a drive-through and I order. They be like sauce, and sometimes I just try to make them feel better and I'll ask for sauce, but that's just a waste of sauce. But when I say no sauce, they be like,
no Chick-fil-A sauce.
No Chick-fil-A sauce.
I think that's the most overrated thing.
No Chick-fil-A sauce.
The Polynesian sauce is fire though. You wouldn't know though.
I wouldn't know
because you don't like it.
I don't.
We have to. Maybe that's what we have to find you. A good sauce that you would like.
For the next time you come,
sure.
We're gonna put sauces out.
We put mad sauces out and we have you try. Oh, I love that. That's good. That's good content. I like that. Yeah, we just have you find one sauce that you like, and then you put it everywhere. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
On your mozzarella, on your salads.
I'm gonna say though, I've been growing up more and more time because I didn't like guacamole once. eating more guacamole.
Is that a sauce?
I like guacamole.
It could be a sauce.
So I'm saying like those are things I was like I'm never gonna have. I eat guacamole.
Maybe you don't. Do you like Jell-O?
I love Jell-O.
What the fuck? I'm wondering if it was like a texture thing, but I don't know.
It's not. It's not. It's just very particular taste. But I don't. I like to compare it to a kid because I'm just picky. It's a picky eater.
Doesn't like the veggies. You don't like veggies?
I like certain veggies.
Like?
I like carrots.
Cool.
But I don't like
in
it
a sancocho?
I don't like it in my sancocho. I like it air fried.
What the
Like I like tomatoes.
What has Miami done to you?
I like tomatoes diced, not sliced.
Cool. I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like lettuce chopped finely.
Okay.
It can't be too large.
Like sandwich, like chopped, like thin?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, cool. No spinach?
I'm not crazy about spinach, but I love kale.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's pretty dry. You like dry foods.
I do like dry
Maybe
foods.
that's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
You like crisp.
Crisp, dry. Yep.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just like the crispy texture a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do, because I like crispy rice. That's my shit.
Oh, you mean like... you ready?
Japanese spot.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah. Okay, those are fire.
Crispy
Okay.
rice?
Do you like... See, this is where it's going to get controversial, right? Because I don't know if my Dominicans and Puerto Ricans are here. Do you like con?
I don't.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Then.
I don't.
Yeah.
And people
or
judge me for
pegao,
that.
whatever you want to say.
Oh, gong. Let's not get crazy.
I don't know.
Let's not get...
Well, I like con because if I'm not even Dominican or nothing or like Puerto Rican, so I'm
Dominican.
gonna so. But like,
It's con.
I love seeing this argument happen on Twitter all the time because I'm like, I understand why con is more fun because that's just it's the sound of the pot.
If you're not Dominican or Puerto Rican, this is the rice that gets stuck at the bottom of the pot.
Yeah. I don't know what we even call it in Nicaragua, but it happens.
It's like when you make rice and you know how rice gets stuck. Puerto Ricans call it pegao.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, but I'm not gonna get into that.
It's very like it's technical, so it's because it's stuck.
It's technical, but we don't gotta do that. And
con is more fun.
Dominicans call it con because we're funner.
Funner is hilarious,
Funner.
but yes, you're funner. Yeah, like I mean,
We're
I like
more fun
Yeah.
before someone comes for me.
Ooh.
They're like, "Can we trust her opinion?"
No,
She
they're
can't
gonna
even say
come
a
for you
word
for
correctly.
the con and
The
pegao
con,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They're gonna invalidate my opinion because they're gonna say she says funner.
No,
so.
they're gonna validate your opinion because you don't like sauces.
Yeah.
Like achumeyu?
I have to be in the mood for it. For tostones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get off of the sauce thing.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yo, we spent like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's gonna get cut.
Going through
No.
all the foods.
Yeah.
Look at Tulio's face right now.
He's like, oh shit. He's like, yeah.
He's like, this is why we
This
invited
is
this guy.
This is why y'all here to talk about sauce.
To talk about
I told y'all.
all
I
the
warned
different-
y'all.
All the different food groups.
Yeah.
At some point, we were gonna be like, let that shit go. She has weird ass taste. Drop it. Okay, so what do you have coming up? Let the peoples know.
If you want to see like all the parties that I'm doing for the rest of the month of either, I don't know when this is coming out, but August or September, just please check out my page. But on September 6th, I will be celebrating my birthday. My birthday's on the 5th. I'm celebrating on the 6th. I'm doing my 30th birthday. I don't ever do things like that, so that's super brand new to me. Like, it's like now, hey, this is a party about me. That's weird. Last year I had the ill birthday blues, but this year I was like, let's do it. I'm doing $10 tickets, but all the tickets are going to the Candlelighters Foundation, which is a children's cancer foundation. I did that in honor of my mom. She passed away from cancer like 4 years ago now.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, like it's just a thing that I was like, you know what? I wanted to kind of go a very unselfish route for my own birthday. Yes, I'm turning 30, and yes, I can't wait to have fun with my friends and family. But I was like, what can I do to kind of take it a different level and just bring the community together, but also like do a charitable work?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, everyone should check that out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, wherever you could put the link is
We'll
there.
put the link in all the
Eddie's
information
30th
below.
birthday will be in Manhattan.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It was a great chat, although we went so off course, which we predicted.
Yeah.
So, and thank you, everyone. If you stayed this long, shout outs to you.
Oh, they're here.
They're here.
Yeah.
You know what? We believe in you, and you stayed this long. So
Yeah.
thank you. And stay tuned for the next episode of Down to a T. Bye.
Down to a T.